I said it
well,
was.
no, God didn't put Adam and Eve in the feedlot of Eden. They were in the garden. So
He allowed it. Well, he allowed you to eat.
Yeah, I mean, but
you know, he didn't say you had to eat.
Yeah, but when you eat, I mean, obviously, you look at the longevity of peoples who live entirely on plant food. Look at the people in Okinawa, Japan, and you look at the people in Loma Linda, California, the Seventh-day Adventists who are completely vegan, and their lifespans are they reach 100 years old and they're still dancing and having a good time. Oh, I don't eat any animal products, not fish, not anything, because it's been proven just right down the road. The more animal products of any kind that you consume, the sicker you will be. And that's a biological fact that's been proven in as many research papers as you can find. And this isn't just a few research papers. These are hundreds of research papers that have been buried that you can uncover if you look for them.
What about if you did all vegetables and you had salmon? That's like a big thing for me. Salmon.
When I tell people is this: eat what you want to eat, but if you want to be healthier, eat more fruits and vegetables. Well, if you want to be healthiest, eat only fruits and vegetables. Okay.
You could have salmon once a week.
You can have salmon every day if you want, but you're not going to be as healthy as if you didn't eat the salmon. Yeah. Okay.
I know.
Hey, we got some fun. Yeah. Good morning, everybody. You can see we're in a brisk discussion this morning. I'm actually live on YouTube, so don't worry about it. No. It's okay. It's okay. It's an interesting discussion because I have these discussions with people a lot, and it's because people have a lot of questions and they don't understand, you know. And you asked me the magic question that I get asked a lot: what do you do for protein? And that's a common question because it's a misconception out there that if you don't eat animal products, you don't get enough protein in your diet.
So I have this vision of you that you're eating a head of lettuce every day.
No.
What do you eat for breakfast, or do you eat breakfast?
Well, for breakfast, I like to. Well, I'm on a fast right now, but starting tomorrow for breakfast, I'll have a slice of Dave's Killer Bread, which is a vegan bread full of nuts and seeds, and it's fantastic. And I will put a little margarine on it. Okay, so there you go. So margarine's nothing more than plant oil, right? Sorry, guys. You guys are just going to have to listen in here for a second.
Sorry.
All right, so I'll have that. And I might also have a banana tomorrow morning. Now, on most days, I would have probably a piece of toast like that, or two, and a banana. Depends on how hungry I feel in the morning. You see what I eat here at lunch, right?
I don't. I mean,
you usually run
there. I know you're not eating a lot of stuff we eat.
Well, no, I just eat either a vegetables or a salad here. Usually, I like to get a green salad here. And then when I get home in the evening, what I do then is I'll either have some lentil soup, which I'll just open a can of Progresso. They're $1.50. It's super cheap. And sometimes I'll supplement that with a half a can of peas and carrots, right? Or I'll put a half a can of black beans or navy beans in there, and that's what I'll eat for supper. And if I get hungry even later, I'll just chop up a tomato and chop up a bell pepper and put a little balsamic vinegar and just a pinch of truffle salt on there. It's delicious. If I'm feeling really hungry, and I want to indulge my starch desire, I might take I like these spinach tortillas, and I'll put a little of the Vegan-A's Imitation Health plant-based mayonnaise on it, and I'll slice up a tomato into chunks and wrap it like a tortilla, wrap it like a breakfast taco thing, and I'll eat that, and fantastic. But mostly I try to stay away from the starches. Starches are my enemy because I have a food addiction and I love to eat the starches, okay? So the way I stay ahead of my food addiction is I do intermittent fasting, right? So today I'm fasting. This is day 3. I haven't eaten since Sunday. Now, do I look like I'm sick to you right now? No, of course not. I'm not. I feel fantastic, guys. It's day 3. Good morning. Robin, Darla, Lori, who dat? Welcome, and Maureen. Love you guys all. So
does your family do this too?
Well, no, Abby does. Abby's more of a vegetarian. She still occasionally likes the egg and things like that, but but no, the DW, she does not. She does not want to be vegan. She's tried it. She doesn't like the way she feels on it. She wants to do. She's into all these other things like the paleo and the keto and these other things that are really just designed to lose weight, and then they leave you with nothing because it's not a sustainable way of living. My idea, by what I'm telling people, is I'm in a vegan lifestyle now. This is not just a diet for me anymore. This is a vegan lifestyle, and so this is how I eat, and I'm very comfortable with it. Now, this will be my first Thanksgiving tomorrow as a vegan, right? So it'll be a bit of a challenge, but I'm sure I can get some green beans without all the the other cream stuff on there. I think if you make a good green bean casserole, can't you put mushroom soup in there with it and the crackles? Sure. I mean, there might be a way to do that where it's pretty healthy.
So do you eat a dessert ever?
I never eat desserts, but I've never been a big dessert eater anyway. My weakness, I always wanted cheeseburgers. I want fat. If we go back to the old animal world where I was eating that, I would much rather have, you know, a juicy, you know, bacon cheeseburger with all the trimmings and lots of jalapeno peppers and all that. Yeah. But I don't miss that except for cheese. I do still miss cheese a little bit, but no,
I haven't had cheese in 6 months.
Good for you.
I have completely, because it has, it messes with my skin, but I know that's coming from the gut.
Right. But you realize I have cured my asthma for the most part. I'm not having to use inhalers anymore. I don't have to take blood pressure pills anymore. I don't have to take cholesterol medicine anymore.
Yeah, I'm sure.
I'm off all of those medicines. And I did all that since February. And it's been just by changing the diet. So there's more to this even than I think that we understand. But there's certainly a lot of evidence out there to show that by eating a whole food plant-based diet, you're going to be tremendously healthy.
So if you did like I'm trying to curve it here. So if you did like all vegetables and you at least had salmon once or twice a week, you could still be very healthy, right?
You really got to get your salmon. If you want to eat salmon, eat salmon.
It's a one that I can give up beef and I can give up chicken, but gosh, my fish. I love myself.
There are pescatarians out there. They're about 5% less healthy than people that don't eat fish. But I would tell you, if you dropped all the other animal products, if you gave up milk, egg, cheese, ice cream, yogurt, you gave up all the processed foods that you're eating that are loaded with animal products, and the only animal product that you ate was a baked fish once or twice a week, you would be incredibly healthier than you probably are right now. And that's not to be mean, but that's just a fact.
No, that's a fact. I know that.
The problem that we have is a lot of people are just, you know, we don't eat for purpose. We eat because food's available. And, you know, that's just it.
We comfort ourselves.
Right.
We have fun with it.
Right. We do it. We eat a lot out of habit too.
Yes, we do.
Yeah.
I totally agree with you.
So that was a fun conversation this morning, guys. Welcome. So today's day 3 of my fast. I'm feeling fantastic. Just got on the scale. I was 196. So I probably need to add a little bit of fluid this morning. Haven't had any coffee yet. Well, I did have my morning coffee at home. I just haven't had anything at the office yet. So, but I'm feeling fantastic. Got a froggy, but I'm okay. I'm outgrowing my shirts, so it's going to be time now pretty soon to get some smaller clothing. And but anyway, I'm feeling pretty good and not feeling hungry this morning. And actually, my energy level was better than I thought it was going to be. I feel pretty good this morning. I don't feel really weak. So it's a half a day. I work till noon, so 4 hours this morning, and then we'll be headed home and going to have a opportunity to start working on some kind of project or something so that I stay busy. Yesterday evening, I really didn't get very hungry because I had some wonderful people that hung out and chatted with me online, and that was great. Thanks to all those that did. And so I wanted to let you guys know this morning. I'm early, so I'm going to let this run here for a few minutes. I said about 8 o'clock. So, but if anybody's still fasting with me, more power to you. If you're doing the Monday, Thursday fast, I don't know how you'll do that with Thanksgiving. If you're going to do a Monday, Wednesday fast, then today is your day. If you're going to do a Monday, Friday fast, then you're going to fast after Thanksgiving. If you're not fasting at all, but you're just whole food, plant-based eating, I still salute you. If you want to lose weight, intermittent fasting is a fantastic way to do it. You don't have to do it, though, to be healthier. Okay, so anyway. Darla, hope everyone has a great day. We hope you have a great day too. And who that's coming in to see me this morning? I'll see you when you get here. Robin, didn't you tell me you were fasting? Hey, Carol, good morning. I am up and at 'em early. I'm going to sneak off here in just a second, but I'll be right back because I'm going to get some hot coffee. As soon as it's ready, my little coffee maker, I've run out of water on, and I didn't feel like stocking up before the holiday weekend. So, no, I did. The DW didn't come in with me this morning because she works with me right now on the long days. Hey, Maureen, you're doing your Thanksgiving on Saturday when everyone else is off work. That's a great way to do it. I think that's a fun way to do it. I just like the fact that we get a couple of days extra in a long weekend, so you get a chance to really hang out and have a nice vacation. Yeah, fasting tomorrow. Family gets together on Saturday. So that works, Christy. That works. So if you're doing twice weekly fasting, just pick the days that work best for you, and it's okay to adjust them out. It's not critical. So I'm getting my fasting out of the way Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and then I'll be back to whole food plant-based tomorrow. And the challenge of having everyone over, in-laws over for Thanksgiving and still eating whole food plant-based. And so that's going to be kind of interesting to see. I'm sure the DW will make sure that there is going to be something tasty for me to eat so that I don't feel left out, because she's just awesome that way. And I'm not worried about it. So, and even if there wasn't, even if she just, made a traditional Thanksgiving dinner, it'd be no problem for me just to whip up some kind of some vegetable plate and just eat that. So I'm not going to feel left out no matter what, because you never feel left out when you're with your family, right? So anyway, I didn't sleep as well as I would have liked to last night. I ended up getting up quite a few times. So that didn't, I think I ended up getting rid of a lot of fluid. I got on the scale just a little while ago, and I was 196. So I think that's some water loss that I'll be working on replacing today. I should see at least a pound back up. I should get up at least to 197, maybe 198 with fluids. And so the goal then will be at the end of the week to try not to push my weight up over, say, 197, so that I will get some kind of sustained weight loss for having done a 3-day fast. That would be my reward. And so part of it will come, making sure that I don't overeat tomorrow for Thanksgiving, and then staying busy on Friday, because we're supposed to have a lot of rain. So I doubt there'll be much outdoor activity. But Saturday, if we get out on the boat, then that'll be an easier day, because there'll be, we'll just stay busy out on the boat and I don't have to worry about eating. And so that's easier. Just stay hydrated then. And then Sunday. So that's back to the normal schedule, and the Monday fast against next week. So whole food plant-based will definitely be working for me. But I do feel pretty good today. And so really, as far as focus and alertness, I feel completely normal. I feel it's all there working. I don't feel any kind of mental fatigue of any sort whatsoever. But I did feel a little bit tired, a little fatigued last night, which seems to be gone this morning. I feel very energetic, in fact, this morning. So you can fast for longer periods of time if you are somebody who's able to fast. Then you can do it for longer periods of time if you like. You don't have to, though. So hang on. I'll be back in just a moment if you want, or if you've got stuff to go do, I understand. But I'm going to stay online because I expected some other folks who wanted to kind of see how we were doing this morning at about 10 till, and that's going to be in a couple of minutes. Wrong lab with the wrong chart. Imagine that.
It was hers and his. So
imagine that. All right. So, well, that was still the correct information on there. So yeah. I thought that looked different. Okay. So now we got him. Ooh, triglycerides.
Yeah, I saw that.
Wow. Okay. Need to cut back fats in the blood. Super elevated. They both need a low-fat, low-cholesterol diet. They can do it together. It's the 21st, isn't it?
It is.
It's beginning to look a lot like Thanksgiving.
It is.
Yep. All right. Thank you. I'm back. Didn't go away far. Didn't go long. This is my fluid replacement right here. Pretty tasty this morning. So what are you guys doing today? Let's see, I got this fast tomorrow. We got that partial fast, 1 vegan meal per day for health reasons. No problem. I understand. Okay, good. So it's Wednesday and Thanksgiving tomorrow, and A lot of people are going to be traveling, right? A lot of people will be leaving today to be traveling. I once got caught in some Thanksgiving traffic between Austin and Dallas on a Wednesday, and that was a huge mistake. We'll never make that mistake again to try to plan a road trip. Thank you, Robin. You know, the day before Thanksgiving, those no, don't like going 15 miles an hour on major expressways. It's my genetic code doesn't allow for that. Just doesn't. So got to go to the grocery store today. It's going to be combat shopping today, I think. If you haven't got your shopping done, it's going to be some work. I think the DW is going this morning. She's running some errands. Oh, that's why somebody said I was here early. So she's been helping out since Gumby Jean was out with back surgery, and she's supposed to be back. She has her next appointment with her neurosurgeon on the 7th of December to find out when she's going to be released to come back to work. She's getting close. She looked like she was moving around pretty good the other day, and she certainly feels ready to come back to work. But so until then, the DW is coming in, and she's of course she's a registered nurse, so she's covering for those hours on the long days, which are my Monday, Tuesday, and Thursdays, and then my short days on Wednesdays and Fridays. We have enough coverage in the clinic where somebody else can step in and help out. So that gives the DW the Wednesdays and Fridays to do fun things like go to the post office or whatever needs to be done. Or today, I'm sure she'll be doing some shopping. You're shopping with your darling daughter, Robin. I think it's great to have a helper when you shop. I like them when they take off and they go with the cart. Good morning, Debs. How are you this morning? Hope you're doing well. Hope you and Lee are doing well. So, Debs, you missed it. I got on the scale. I was 196 this morning, so I'm probably a little bit dehydrated. So I'm going to be pushing a little bit of the fluids this morning, maybe get that up a pound or so to make sure that I'm staying hydrated. But I was up a lot last night getting rid of a bunch of excess fluid. And that happens usually after the second day of fasting for me. So that is not unusual at all. So we're hanging out. So I'm just going to reiterate that today's day 3, and I will finish fasting this evening. I will fast through the end of the day, and I won't eat again until tomorrow morning. I'll break my fast with a piece of toast and maybe a banana, and then I won't eat anything else until the afternoon. I sent Sue a message this morning and let her know that as far as our usual Thursday broadcast, I suggested that we go tomorrow at noon my time, which would be about 6 o'clock UK time. So if she wants to do that, just a little heads up to you guys. I have not heard back, but she could be out running errands or whatever. Usually she is pretty quick about replying. So hopefully we can go a little bit earlier. If not, then we'll just see what time works, and we'll do our talk, and we'll find a new topic to talk about this time. I think we're going to get into, we've talked a lot about fasting on Monday, so I think it's time to start talking about different foods and how easy it is to prepare them. And I think that Sue and I each are taking a different kind of approach. We both went vegan without knowing each other. We both went in and to this vegan lifestyle at about the same time. She started about a month earlier than I did, but she didn't feel good and she wanted to get healthier. And so she began a whole food plant-based diet at that time. And I did the same thing in February. And then, of course, as life would happen, and we met each other through her event. So now we both have compared our notes, and we both are whole food plant based, but we do it differently. And she likes to, hers seems to be more of a cooking and a time spent preparation, and mine seems to be more of a let's just get it done kind of a technique. So I don't like to spend a lot of time preparing. Every once in a while it's fun, but I like to spend I like to just get in the kitchen, get what I need, and get out. I don't like to linger because if I linger, I feel that it makes me feel hungrier for whatever reason. So less time in the kitchen is better for me. Some people have more willpower than I do, and I suppose they can just hang out in the kitchen all day and they stay thin. But I never trust a skinny cook. I'll tell you that right now. That's just wrong. So just kidding. But anyway, so yeah, for me, it's more utilitarian. It's not a matter of spending a lot of time cooking. For me, it's what's quick and what satisfies the necessity I have of a whole food plant-based diet. Without overeating, and I still have to always be careful not to overeat. And so for me, not overeating means that I have to eat more fruits and vegetables and make sure I keep the starches low. So I always want to start with the plants, and then maybe add in a little quinoa or add in a little bit of rice, or maybe I'm going to make a vegetable, let's say fresh vegetables, peppers and tomatoes, and maybe some onion and that kind of thing, and then put just a dash of balsamic vinegar, or if I have a vinaigrette and I feel like I want to get a little more calories from the oil, then I'll use a vinaigrette, and then put that on a tomato tortilla or a spinach tortilla, and then do a wrap, just roll it up and then eat it like a burrito. And I find those are extremely satisfying. It's fresh tasting, delicious, and I find them filling. So if I do get hungry later, I can do the same thing again without necessarily eating the tortilla, or I can eat the tortilla, but I have to be careful with those because those are very starchy. And I don't just eat the corn tortillas, I do eat the flour kinds. So they are more calorie dense. And as a rule, you want to sort of stay away from processed flours. So what we try to do is I try to buy the tortillas that are made that have that are more plant-based. So it's kind of a compromise for me. It's not really really as desirable as just eating the vegetables. But again, I have those cravings. I like to eat my starches. So for me, that's part of the battle. And that's why the fasting helps me so much, is to help keep that under control and to get my weight down. So it'd be awesome if on Monday I was still 196. I don't think that's going to be the case, but we'll see. But so anyway, I got to get ready to go to work here. I think we're getting ready to get started here. I think Misty's going to be my medical assistant this morning. And maybe we'll have a fun morning and get to do a procedure. But if we don't get to do a procedure, it'll still be a fun morning, right? It'll still be fun. And so we're going to, I'll check in with you guys a little bit later and let you know how I'm feeling, how I'm doing around noonish, and give you a bit of an update. And then it'll be off to Lowe's and home, and starting to work on some projects and things like that for the weekend. So, Robin, you are dairy-free, sugar-free, meat-free, egg-free, and gluten-free. That's pretty good. That's really good. Okay, so everybody have a fantastic, wonderful morning. Thanks for stopping in, and I'll check back in later with you just so you know I'm live and kicking, and I'm winning this 3-day fast. And you can do it too if you're able to fast. You can fast for longer periods of time, and you'll be surprised at how easy it is and how good you feel. And I feel fantastic. So we'll catch you guys later.